Hello and welcome back to this series, and it is episode 35, I think. And we are coming off the back of a very, very good result once again in the Champions League against Arsenal, 5-1, which I really did not expect. But anyway, this is the team. I've decided to mix it up a little bit. Robinho on the right. I was tempted to put him attacking midfield centre. Just in behind the front two, because he has played well there before. Hernandez, hopefully he can regain goal scoring form. Ibrahimovic, hopefully he keeps doing his stuff, and Emmanuelson, hopefully he can show what he's worth on the left wing as opposed to left back. So Menez is the key player. That's interesting, considering I think he's just left Roma in real life, probably a couple of weeks on now. And Robinho with another awful corner. Oh God. These corners are just getting tedious now. And Hernandez, good touch there. And Robinho's free on this right hand side. What can he do? He can't score, and Cassano can't latch on to get a rebound, possibly. Oh, Manuelson's won that header. He never wins headers when he's playing left back. But somehow he does that. Good work by Flamini, and save from Julio Sergio. That was a good turning shot there from Hernandez. And Emmanuelson's looking free on the left. It's a good ball from Flamini. Emmanuelson's got it in the end. Cassano scores, and he's been playing really well of late. Can't deny that. And I think in a couple of episodes ago, Robinho scored, and I said he's only scored 2 goals. I think that was a couple of episodes ago. I'm completely mistaken. I think he scored about 5, actually. Cassano with his goal. He has really been playing well of late. Good runs from deep. Even when he played up front, those are the type of goals he was scoring. Again, we lose a header from the corner. It's a good start though. 7 minutes in, 1-0. Flamini can't win that. And Totti, I tell you what, I thought that was going to fly in. And straight away another highlight. Good flick on, but Ibrahimovic obviously not on his toes. He's renowned to Ibrahimovic as being the sort of Dimitar Berbatov type, the sort of lazy, strolling, walking around kind of player. Vucinic, who is always a danger when we play against him, but I think in real life he actually wants to leave Roma, or that he doesn't get played every single game, and there's something about him wanting to leave. Emmanuelson's done decently well on the left hand side. Ibrahimovic with the header over. He's not scored too many headers this season, but he has scored a few. But unlucky from Hernandez there. Oh, and Sacco, he's not been having the good... He started off really well, and now he's just not been playing too well. Losing the ball there. And Cassano's picked up a knock. I'll take him off at half time. And Totti, Vucinic, what a save from... Was that a save from Sidigu? It was a good one. Menez, another good save. Well, I'm going to have to change it up because they are destroying us. It's good header away there from Flamini. Take that off so you can see. To get it away now because I've got 4 in the box. Good tackle from Silva. He's been so reliable this season. Thiago Silva. Probably one of the better players in the squad. Probably one of the more consistent players, I guess. Ibrahimovic can't get that header. Well, not many headers he can't get, but who was that against? I think it was against Bediso. Yeah, he's not the tallest of defenders, but he beats Ibrahimovic to a header. That's rare. You can only assume it's rare. He's got that one though. Emmanuelson free on the left yet again. Ibrahimovic can go in. Cassano's in again and scores his second goal. Another good run from the deep, and Emmanuelson playing really well on this left hand side. Well, he's had some impressive performances on that left wing. I might have to keep him. Might just get a left back then, because I was thinking about selling him and getting a left winger and a left back. But it looks like I might just have to get a left back if I can keep him scoring and assisting. Sorry, that's 2 assists I think he's got now. Ibrahimovic running, and he's got past Bediso and scores. That's 3-0. It's a fantastic performance. It's a great goal from Ibrahimovic, and well, I'm gonna take off Cassano at half time. He's done his job. Unfortunately, he's at he's on a hat trick, and the media, he's just gonna get all over that. You took him off, and doesn't matter. He's injured. Don't want to risk him any further if he's playing this well. But I can only assume that he's out of the game against Arsenal, which is next. But we have got a healthy lead in that game. I'm gonna bring on Pastore. Thrilled, actually pleased. Pastore, pick up where you left off, and Perlo, why not? And Perlo, Faith, just change it to deep lying playmaker, and we'll keep it at that. Well, we've got this game wrapped right around our finger. Magnusson with a bit of a disappointing ball there. Sergio keeping hold of it. Tarde, who I said in the last fixture against Roma that he always scores against me, and Ibrahimovic can't score again. That was agonisingly close. They can't on this. What I've sort of seen this season is that none of the strikers can score on their weaker foot. It's just ridiculous. Tarde almost scores against us. That threat ever present from Tarde. Well, they've had more shots than us. And Ibrahimovic off the line again. Once again, another off the line. Well, I said at the beginning of this season that we expect a lot of goals from corners, and in that way you could probably take that as set pieces as well, but I did not think this many. Like, you expect a few to be cleared off the line, but not this many. It's ridiculous. Oh, no one wins that. Poor Vucinic should score. Oh, what a challenge from Silva, and there we go again. He's just absolutely fantastic. And De Vrij, who's been very impressive on loan from Manchester United. Very well. He's well, if he wasn't bought by Man U, I'd obviously buy him, and they didn't let me put an option to buy. I did actually try that, but obviously he's just moved to Man U. He's not going to go straight from Man U to Milan. You wouldn't think, really, would you? We've got one last sub, and Roma scored. That is a bit disappointing. I am going to put Rubinho up front and swap their roles around a little bit and put Ibrahimovic as the target man. Well, here's the goal. Menez just struck it. Half volley. That was a good goal, actually. The key man. Well, 3 clear-cut chances for us, and we've scored 3, so you can never be sure if it's the ones that you're thinking of or the ones that you've scored or whatever. But we've scored 3. It's a good sign. I'll put Pato on the right wing, put Rubinho up front just to see what they can do. We've seen what Pato can do on the right wing. He's not too consistent there, but when I did play him up front, he hasn't been in very good goal scoring form. So I'm gonna have to see. Pastore gets that to Rubinho, who can run. So can Pato. A very poor pass, but De Vrij does well to win it back. Rubinho, De Vrij, who can deliver a cross. We've seen a couple of good crosses from him as well. But Pato again loses the ball. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm just going to bring the 2 wingers back. Just going to bring them back here and here. Rubinho can't play there whatsoever. Just bring them back. Just going to be a bit cautious. Don't want to concede anymore. moving the ball nicely here. Good first touch passing from him. Ibrahimovic, wow, wow. Well, Robinho's free in the middle, but he went for the shot. And as I said before, they can't score on their weaker foot. Oh, this is running at 60 frames per second. That's impressive from this game. Well, this has been a bit of a relief because I expected quite a difficult game. I expected, oh God, could have gone right into Pato's path. I expected a bit more of a difficult game, if I'm honest. I expected Roma to come and attack and score, actually. Cohen foul, that could be a red. Oh no, he's just tripped him. So I've been a bit fortunate in that sense, and I'm going to change team blending. I need to change that so it's defense, work on defensive in open play, because it's not been good enough really. Well, we've conceded the least amount of goals in the league, I guess, but it's been the ones that we have conceded have been a bit disappointing. And Robinho did full on smash that one over, but it looks like he just drifted over the bar. And the game's not over yet. It doesn't want to end. Well, Sidigu tips that one over. Vucinic near post and a goal kick. Well, I assume that'll be the end of the game, unless there's one more highlight. And it will be in our favour. It looks, well, it's not, and it's all over. And it looks like Emmanuelson will pick up the man of the match here, and he will. Actually, no, it won't. It might be. Actually, it might be Cassano, but it's been a very, very good performance. Yeah, Cassano picks up the man of the match with 2 goals. And I'm just going to go into the league. And by the way, if you didn't know, Inter drew, and that means that we only needed 10 points to pick up the league. And now we've cut that down to 7. So let's go into the league for the moment. The stats. Ibrahimovic catching on Barreto, who has not scored in his last couple of games. But 24 in 31 is not too bad, and neither is 25 in, 28 plus 6 is 34, I believe. Oh my god, my maths was so slow. But Ibrahimovic could still win the Golden Boot Award in the Serie. Robinho, Pirlo and Pastore. And then Pastore, Abel Hernandez. They're catching up. We're doing well. And then the league looks like this. Well, 4 games to go. Sorry, 6 games to go. 18 points still left. So we only need 7 points to secure the league. Well, do we? Because, well, no, if Inter win the remaining games, no, I think we need 8 points to secure the league. Because if you think about it, they can still get 18, which will give them 89. And when we get 7 more, that'll be 89, I think. So we need 8 to secure the league. And that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you join me for the next game in the Champions League against Arsenal. And hopefully we will be going into the semi-finals. But until then, I will see you next time.